Hey everyone, how are we today? Just coming through today with an all signs reading, okay, and we're going to be looking at reconciliation. Is reconciliation possible between you and this person? If necessary, I will sort of clarify who's sort of needing to make the moves, all that sort of stuff as well, because I am using the Jester Lenormand today, so that does have indications on the cards as to not only yes and no sort of answers there, but also time frames on those cards as well. But we are also using the angel answers. They definitely have sort of time frames and sort of more clear, definitive answers. So we're hoping to answer this pretty clearly for everybody. I'm sort of putting it out there that I don't want that wishy-washy energy today. We want clear, concise sort of answers for everybody. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Being such a small channel, every single like, comment and subscribe really does mean a lot to me. I do really appreciate your support, and keeping an eye out there too. If you subscribe, you can keep an eye out on when we do start running that competition for a free personal reading coming up very soon. Okay, I will be taking timestamps as well. Going to start today. I'm actually going to start today with Libra. And run through all the way back through around to Virgo as well. But all the timestamps are in the description box. So, you're more than welcome to jump ahead to your sign or any other placements that you want to check as well. Okay, so starting us off with Libra. Libra, the person on your mind, is reconciliation possible for Libra and this person? Is reconciliation possible for Libra and this person? Okay, so straight away with those oracles, we are getting a year from now coming through Libra. So it's kind of letting us know that at this very current time, reconciliation with this person may not be possible. And we do also have let go. So it's kind of that energy of you needing to, really focus on yourself, focus on other things other than this person at this time. There is that potential that in a year from now, we may have some sort of reconciliation with this person. I'm not really feeling that it's going to be an out and out full reconciliation moving forward with this person's energy. I do just feel as though it's kind of that energy of maybe like something along the lines of running into this person and being like, yeah, we're cool, but ultimately sort of needing to let go of this energy. There may also be, I am feeling that there may also be some more specific things that you're needing to let go of. So maybe something in particular has happened and you're needing to resolve those issues within yourself and with things that have actually happened around this connection, needing to let go and have that sort of forgiveness so that you can move forward with your life. And that's what I feel like this is all about, Libra. You moving forward regardless of whether you reconcile with this person or not. But we'll ask with the Lenormand as well. Okay, Libra. Libra, is Libra will Libra reconcile with this person? Is reconciliation possible for Libra and this person? Okay, so we do have all three cards are pointing to yes, reconciliation is possible here, but we've got two of the undetermined time frames, but then we do have a quick moving card, but it's moving towards something differently rather than this actual person. Okay, because the first card we have the Lily. All right, so the Lily is a long-term card. It really does talk about longevity. Long-term, this reconciliation is looking like it would be possible long-term, but definitely not right this very moment, Libra. We do also have the rider, as well as the book. So that kind of shows us that, you know, this is the movement we're seeing, but the movement is towards this book energy, which is you just sort of starting brand new chapters, you know, with or without this person in your life. You know, venturing into the unknown, starting new adventures for yourself, starting new journeys, regardless of what characters are making their appearance in your story. It's all about you sort of moving forward, moving into the new, rather than focusing specifically on this person that you're wanting that reconciliation with. So sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear, Libra. You know, I would recommend, if you are looking for a different sort of answer, maybe check what is coming out in that person's placements. Oh gosh, that just made that worse. Okay, but we'll move on over to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio, is reconciliation possible for Scorpio and this person, please? Okay, so we do firstly have the get more information card. So there's something you need to know before reconciliation would be possible with this person. Some sort of research, maybe there's an out and out something you need to know before you could possibly reconcile this energy here. Because we do ultimately have a yes coming through for you here, Scorpio, but this getting more information does feel very pertinent to that being a yes. You know, so there's some sort of, I'm feeling that for some of you, this is a secret that you need to find this out before you move forward into reconciliation. But ultimately, it does feel as though, you know, ultimately that reconciliation is definitely possible. But we'll have a look with the lenormand as well. Okay, Scorpio. Is reconciliation possible for Scorpio and this person? Is reconciliation possible for Scorpio and this person? Okay, so we've got 2 yeses and a no. We've also got 2 undetermined time frames and then a longer term time frame here. So once again, getting more information. More information is necessary. The first card we do have is the fish card. So somebody may be focusing on their career, their finances. There may be some sort of issue with finances. It has, like, I've got the dog in the middle there, which is the card of friendship, so, and loyalties and understanding and compassion. So somebody may be needing to support somebody else financially at this time. It's kind of like, I feel like this person may be actually just learning more about how to be a friend to themselves, how to be loyal to themselves in the manner of like physical reality. So like money and wealth and you know, just their day-to-day life, their career and all those sorts of things. They're maybe learning a little bit more about taking care of themselves in that sort of sense. So, you know, they no one can sort of take care of anyone else until they're able to you know, have their own life on track. And it kind of feels like that's what's happening with this person. And maybe that's something to do with the information that you're needing to get about this person, is that they may be having some sort of financial struggle or something like that going on. I am getting for one or two of them. The third card I've got here is the mice energy. Okay, and the mice sometimes can talk about theft, things being taken from you, things you've lost. So for some of these people, it's kind of like they've had a friend steal money from them. And so they're having issues with their trust and their loyalty to people. And maybe that's part of what's going on for this person at the moment, and why we're currently not already reconciled, because they're trying to reconcile themselves within themselves first. And I feel like this is the more information that's necessary. It's kind of like, even if no one has actually stolen from them, it's kind of like they're focusing on the losses that they've suffered within loyalty, and how that's affected their own personal wealth. Wealth is a lot more than just money as well. Keeping that in mind there, a wealth of friendship, a wealth of love in their life, a wealth of positive energy in their life. It feels as though they're just in that mode where they feel as though they've lost a lot of those things, and they're trying to sort of focus on those sorts of things at the moment. So this is where they're getting more information is coming through. I feel like there's something going on with this person that you may not know about as of yet, and it's got to do with loss, and they're stressing about something. It's very likely it's got to do with a friend of theirs, or a sense of loyalty, and it's very likely that it's got to do with money as well. Okay, so I do feel as though that's the more information that's necessary here before we can even think about reconciliation. But, long term, ultimately, we do see that a yes is definitely possible, down the track. But like I said, I've got two undetermined time frames there, and then that longer time frame as well. So actually, I put that backwards. That's the fish is the soon sort of time frame. So I am still feeling longer though. So especially with the two undetermined time frames, I feel like it's, they need to deal with this soon. You need to get this information soon, or they need to get more information soon about their own situation, and that's why we're seeing the soon card, but it's reading as a longer term energy. Yeah, so I feel like it's very dependent on them dealing with whatever's going on in their own personal life at the moment. So that's what we have for that one, Scorpio. You are more than welcome to check your other placements, check this person's placements as well. But for now, we will move on over to our Sagittarians. Saggy, how are we? Okay. Is reconciliation possible for Sagittarius and this person? Is Sagittarius and this person looking at reconciliation? Is reconciliation possible for Sagittarius and this person? Get more information, Sagittarius. You're needing to sort of, there's something under the surface going on here with this person that you don't know about. Needing to do some extra research. Someone's needing to do some sort of research here, getting more information about the situation, more information about that person. But we do have the remain positive card. Okay, so as of yet, we're not seeing a definitive yes or no, but we are, being told to remain positive. So if you're wanting a reconciliation with this person, the best way to do so is to, remain hopeful and keep trying to manifest that reconciliation. Okay, that's what I'm sort of getting off that. But we'll have a bit of a look here, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, is reconciliation possible for Sagittarius and this person? Is reconciliation possible for Sagittarius and this person, please? Oh, undetermined. Okay, the timing I've got is undetermined. I've got all sorts of timing here. But then with the yeses and the nos, I've got undetermined, so the maybes, and I've got a no as well. So, and from what I'm seeing here, because right in the middle of that, I do have the crossroad. Okay, and as you can sort of see, there's all these different, hands pointing different directions. So it's really going to be dependent on a choice that this person is going to be making. And your choices as well, I feel. Your choice as to whether you're going to, follow this path and stay positive that this is going to be possible, or if you're going to choose a new path for yourself as well here. But this person, there's some sort of decision that this person needs to make. And it's like an emotional decision. But this is why we're then, like, I feel like this person needs to get more information so that they can make this decision. They need to make this decision one way or another. So there's obviously something going on for this person. On either side of that crossroad, we do have the woman energy, the feminine energy. So that's all about the emotional component. Okay, so if they choose the feminine direction, that is them choosing to nurture this and try to reconcile this connection. Once again, though, I am getting that there is more information necessary. It's kind of like this person is looking for signposts to literally show them which direction to go here. So that's why I feel like this remain positive energy is all for you, because you're the one who is able to manifest this in the direction that you want a little bit here. The more that you're manifesting what you want out of the situation, the more this person is going to see signposts guiding them in that direction. Okay, so this person, I feel like they're looking out for signs. They're literally looking out for big, giant, flashing signs right in front of their face saying, reconcile with Sagittarius, go this other direction. They don't know which way to go, and they're literally looking for some sort of sign to show them what to do here. That it feels like they're looking for something really to sort of smack them in the face and tell them that they want to reconcile with Sagittarius or not. So they haven't actually made the choice yet of whether. So it's kind of like, the choice has not been made, energy either. So, it could go either way. I'm not going to lie. It could definitely go either way. And it's very dependent on the choices that you're both making here. Because you may turn around and decide, you know what, I'm going to choose a brand new direction for myself as well. And then as soon as you do that and start manifesting new energy for yourself, then it's going to signpost this person off in a different direction as well. So, but what we do see here is, one direction that they can choose, they do need to nurture this and become more in touch with their emotional, vulnerable self. The feminine can be a very vulnerable energy, a very nurturing of their own emotions, living a lot more in their heart space rather than in their head rational kind of area. And then on the other side of this, we do see the this is actually the whip. In this deck, it does come through as the broom, the witch on the broomstick there, which, as you can imagine, it does have some more interesting connotations with that energy. So with that broom, it's kind of like that's if they choose to, sweep this under the rug and try to, fight it. Because it does feel like, the energy is kind of already pushing them toward reconciliation with you, but they do still have free will here, and that's why we're seeing the crossroad there, because they can choose to fight it and go into a totally different direction here, and it feels like if they choose a different direction, it's because of issues like guilt and self-conflict, and not being able to deal with those sorts of things in an emotional, vulnerable kind of way. So it's really going to depend on each individual situation here, and each individual person. Some people are more adept at facing their emotional vulnerabilities than others, and for some of you, I'm just getting like, for some of you, they're a bit of a runner, and they may very likely go a different direction just because they're too scared of facing their own emotions. But there is still a lot more information coming into play. It hasn't actually gotten to this out and out choice yet. There is still more information being gained, which could push it in one or more directions. But I am just sort of intuitively feeling that the natural push, the universe is pushing back towards this feminine energy. So, ultimately, I feel like that's why you have a strong power of manifesting this the way that you want it, because, the universe is kind of trying to push it in that same direction as well. And so if your energy is pushing it in that direction and you're staying very positive and optimistic about it as well, it will actually help this person see the signs to actually do the work and face their their emotions a little bit more here. So that's what we've got for you, Sagittarius. That was a bit bit deeper than I was expecting with this this kind of a read, to be honest, but that's what we've got, so that's what we've got. Okay, but you're more than welcome to check your other placements or this person's placements as well. Okay, but moving on to Capricorn. Okay, that just like literally fell out of the deck. I'm going to put it back. It does say you're ready, so maybe it's we're ready to move on to Capricorn, but we'll see from the energy once we get through there. If it wants to come out, it'll come out. Capricorn. Capricorn, is reconciliation possible for Capricorn and this person? Is reconciliation possible for Capricorn and this person? Ooh. Do you know what you are ready for, Capricorn? There's something better. All right. So that's sort of telling us that, you know, as much as you think that you may want this reconciliation, this may be the way that it is currently, and not currently reconciled, not already reconciled for you, Capricorn, because maybe there's something better for you right around the corner. Meditation brings answers. All right, so I'm a Capricorn as well, guys. So anyone that doesn't watch the channel, I am a Capricorn as well. And I actually had a dream last night that felt very muchly like this energy. And it felt very much like, you know, I do occasionally have, you know, predictive dreams. And it was, you know, I'm not going to lie, it had the same energy as my other predictive dreams have had. And so it's telling me straight away that that's exactly what's going on here, Capricorn, that meditation bringing answers for you, that there is something better, that, you know, no matter how much you think you're wanting this reconciliation, that the more that you actually go within and stop and listen to your soul, the more that you're going to start to realize that there's something actually much, much better for you. No matter how good this is, how good this could be, it feels like, you know, you're going to be amazed by the thing that's actually better suited to you. But we'll have a look here, Capricorn. I love those sorts of dreams, guys. Because I know that that's not a lot of people do have dreams like that. But, you know, if you ever do have a dream, Capricorn, I just feel like I need to say this. I feel like there's at least one Capricorn out there that needs to hear this. But if you ever have a dream and it feels significantly different to a dream, and there's just something about this dream that it feels hard to explain how it feels, but it feels very different to a dream. Even if it's like crazy hectic, you know, dreams, it's like a dream, so it's like crazy hectic, you know, random stuff going on all over the place. The emotions, you can feel your emotions while you're in the dream, and there's just this inner sense of knowing that this is going to happen and that this could happen. So if you ever feel like that with a dream, Capricorn, pay attention to it, write it down, all right, and come back in a few months and just have a look at it. Okay, Capricorn, is reconciliation possible for Capricorn and this person? Can I just clarify what that's about, please? Just one more to clarify for Capricorn. Right, okay, so I've got a yes, a no, and a maybe. All right, so indeterminate energy. And then when I've clarified, I've also gotten a no. And then when it comes to time frames, we've got very, very soon, as well as undetermined time frame here. So what I'm sort of getting from this, Capricorn, is that there's a chance that I don't necessarily feel like you will reconcile with this person, but I feel like you may deal with this person to some extent again, or whatever, because it's just feeling like it's kind of got that vibe. The first card we've got the Clover coming through, and the Clover is like, you know, good luck is on your side, you know, taking a chance, taking a risk. So I do feel that for some of you, this person is just gonna, it's just like an impulsiveness, is what I'm getting here, that this person they could just very impulsively call you, or impulsively show up at your house. Like I'm getting that energy of like, I'm literally getting that energy of like a drunk phone call, or a, you know, someone drunkenly showing up again and being like, Capricorn. But and they may be saying, I want to reconcile with you. I want to fix things. I want us to be whatever. But the next card we've got the Child energy. But this is what's going on with this person is this is their underlying energy, okay, that Child, and then that clarified by the Snake. All right, and even though we're seeing the Clover, which is them taking a chance, that impulsive risk, we do also see the Scythe there as well, which is, you know, making that sudden break, that sudden change to, you know, show up and come in, trying to reconcile with you, Capricorn. The issue is this Child energy. They haven't grown up. They haven't learned from this. They're not actually ready to start growing and have a new beginning. They're you know, I feel like this is something that you're not going to put up with it, Capricorn, because they haven't changed. They're still this child. You know, they're the exact form that they were in the past, that led to this, you know, led to whatever has happened between you, that you're needing to reconcile, if that kind of makes sense. They haven't changed. They haven't done anything to grow. They haven't done anything to actually change that. And I'm just sort of getting this energy that you can't reconcile if you're the only one, you know, willing to actually reconcile, and you're the only one willing to actually grow and learn from that, and actually reconcile, you know. So you may be willing to forgive and forget, but I don't feel like this person actually can. They're still in a very childlike, immature kind of mindset about all this. So I'm just getting this vibe of them holding, you know, even though they may rush on in all of a sudden, take a chance to, I want to reconcile with you, Capricorn. They're still being childish about it. It's kind of like they just want the attention, even. Or they just want sex, with that Snake clarifying that as well. They may show up just for that, and try to get that, you know, reconcile so that they get their desires met, and then slither off into the sunset again. That Snake is all about desire, passion, and also deception. Okay, so this person may be a little bit deceptive. If they show up out of the blue and all of a sudden they're saying, oh, you know, I want to rush back in, I want to jump back in to bed with you, Capricorn, they haven't grown up. They're a bit of a snake. They're being a bit deceitful. Maybe not just to you. Maybe it's to themselves they're deceiving. You know, maybe they're deceiving themselves that they think they've grown and changed, but really they kind of haven't. Okay, so when it comes to that actual person, Capricorn, Pardon. Sorry about that, but you're more than welcome to check your other placements or check this person's placements as well. All right, but we'll move on over to Aquarius. Aquarius, how are we? Okay, Aquarius. Is reconciliation possible for Aquarius and this person? Nice change for me, Aquarius. Thank you. We've got success. Okay, so definitely a potential successful reconciliation between you and this person. We do also have romance. Okay, so when we see romance is all about that initial feeling of you know, when you first meet somebody and it's like, you know, it's not that. So it's like kind of finding that romance with this person all over again. Even if it's a platonic connection you're looking at, Aquarius, there is this element of romance, because romance is all about, you know, like kind of wooing each other a little bit and you know, going out of your way for the other person, all those sorts of things. It doesn't necessarily, you know, if it is a platonic connection, we can still have romance within a platonic connection in that sort of sense, that a non-romantic romance where it's like wanting to spend time with each other, wanting to, you know, go out for meals, for coffee together, wanting to, you know, get to know each other a little bit better, spend, you know, do nice things for each other. But definitely a lot of successful potential with this reconciliation. But we'll delve a little bit into that for you. Okay. Is reconciliation possible for Aquarius and this person? Is reconciliation possible for Aquarius and this person? Yes, yes, yes. 3 yes cards. Just checking the timing here. So yeah, I thought that was, yeah, so it's looking a little bit more longer term though. So definite yes, reconciliation is possible, but it is looking a little bit more longer term. All right, because firstly we've got the ship. All right, so that's kind of like an adventure awaits. The journey's just beginning, kind of thing. So it may be a sort of slow moving process to reconcile this. There may be, you know, somebody may be traveling or moving house before this reconciliation is possible, because we do have the house coming out there as well. So a lot of the times, you know, with the ship and then the house, that can talk about, you know, someone who's going overseas, who's traveling big distances, moving house, all those sorts of things. So something like that may need to sort of happen before this reconciliation would actually, you know, come full circle for you here, Aquarius. But it's definitely possible long term, because we do also have the long term card here, the Lily, which is all about emotional intimacy and longevity. So you know, it's kind of that vibe of, you know, once we start this journey and we settle back down into, you know, that reconciliation, and then we're secure in the connection all over again, it does have the potential to be a very long-term connection in the long term. But I'm just sort of getting that it may take a little bit of time for this to actually, you know, the process of reconciliation to occur between you and this person. But long term, it does look like definite success for you with that reconciliation. Okay, Aquarius, you are more than welcome to check your other placements or check this person's placements as well. But we'll move on over to Pisces. Okay, Pisces, how are we? Is reconciliation possible for Pisces and this person? Is reconciliation possible for Pisces and this person? Okay, pretty clear answer here. We do have not the right time, Pisces. So right now, right today, tomorrow, you won't be reconciling with this person straight away. It's going to take a bit of time. It is not currently the right time. As we delve into the lenormand, I'm sort of intuitively feeling we may see some reasons coming through as to what we're needing this time to focus on. If it's not the right time, what is it the right time for right now? I'm sort of straight away intuitively feeling that one or both of you are healing from some stuff, dealing with some personal stuff, that sort of thing. But we do also see a year from now. Okay, so there's definitely potential. It's not saying no. Okay, Pisces, but it is just sort of letting you know that it's not the right time to consider reconciliation with this person. It may be something, it may be a longer process than that if you are to reconcile with this person. But we'll go into that a little bit here, Pisces. Pisces. Is reconciliation possible for Pisces and this person? So yes, it's definitely possible, Pisces, but like I said, we are seeing a much longer term energy coming through here. So I do have two of the undetermined time frames plus a long time frame card here. But the good thing is the straightforward answer is yes, yes, yes on all three cards. Okay, so we do have the ship first and foremost. So this is why it's not the right time. You're focusing on the adventures you've already undertaken. That this person may be literally overseas or at a distance from you right now, and that's why this is not the right time, because they're still at a distance, both undertaking some other journeys in adventures in your life at this time. All right, but we do see the garden as well. So the garden is all about social and friends and family and hanging out with people and meeting up with people. So I do feel that for a lot of you, that's what you're kind of doing. Just spent, focusing on your adventures within your social circles, within, social events, attending events. It definitely could be traveling to events. Some of you, we may also have a connection already underway for one of you. We do have the ring there. So more than anything, though, it's only feeling that for maybe one or two of you, there is actually a relationship already underway or about to be underway. And that's what's holding this journey up with that reconciliation, because it's not the right time, because one or both of you is already connected to somebody else now. But a year from now, that may not be the situation. But what I'm kind of feeling here is that it's kind of like you're traveling to traveling to focus on invitations and events and meeting up with friends and social life at the moment, and that there's this cycle that you're in at the moment that I do feel like that for a lot of you is a cycle, that it's just not the right time in the cycle for this reconciliation. Okay, you're in the cycle of focusing on other things, that there's other aspects of your life that you're focused on right now, and I feel like it's the same for this other person too. I do feel like you and this other person are kind of mirroring each other a little bit here, Pisces. So whatever's kind of going on for you, it probably is very close to what's going on for them as well. But it's all got to do with the cycles that you're going through, trying to and I feel like for someone here, you're trying to break a cycle at the moment, trying to break a past cycle before you could even consider sort of reconciling with this person. But for a lot of you, it's got to do with, spending time resting and being just restful and positive within yourself, going to public spaces. This can be parks, beaches, because I am hearing meditation here as well. So for some of you, you may be traveling somewhere that is quite restful, social kind of public space. I'm getting like campgrounds. I'm getting like, doing a traveling, like going on a holiday or something to somewhere like a cabin in the woods or somewhere quite peaceful and all those sorts of things. So, very reflective. It does feel like a very reflective energy. But with that being the social card, you could be sort of, learning and getting advice from friends, going away with friends, traveling with friends, all that sort of stuff as well. I am also seeing that it does look like a little in the background there. I don't know if you can see that. It does look like a little Japanese sort of temple. And then we've got, the Zen sort of garden here as well. So someone out here literally could be traveling to Japan and focusing on that cycle, that adventure cycle at this point in their life. The traveling cycle for someone out there. Okay, Pisces, so that's what we have for you. You're more than welcome to check your other placements or check this person's placements. But for now, we're going to move on to Aries. Okay, Aries. Is reconciliation possible for Aries and this person? Is reconciliation possible for Aries and this person, please? Okay, interesting, Aries. We do have no need to worry. Stop stressing so much, Aries. Calling you out here. There does seem as though you are stressing a little bit more about this than you do need to. Maybe overthinking it a little bit here. But we also have within the next few weeks. Okay, so some action starting to happen within the next few weeks. I am sort of just I'm getting told to sort of ask whether that's going to be you taking action or this person taking action. I will just get one card for that. Is this Aries needing to take action here? Aries or this person, who's taking action within the next few weeks? Aries, this person. It does appear that it'll be this person, but no, very interesting because it's kind of telling me, like I am seeing undetermined for you, but I am seeing a yes for this person, but I'm still getting the vibe that there may be something that you need to do, Aries, because for you here, I've got the crossroad, which is kind of like the decision. It's a decision. You needing to make a decision one way or another. Choosing which direction you want to go with this. Your person has got the ring. So they want to reconcile. I'm straight away feeling they want to reconcile. I feel as though it still could go either way. For some of you, it's going to be you taking action and making that decision to try to reconcile with this person. Whereas for others of you, it may be this person, but it still feels as though it's not possible until you choose that possibility, Aries. But we'll get a bit more detail here. Aries, is reconciliation possible for Aries and this person, please? Okay, so time frame relatively undetermined for you here, Aries. Although we did see that within the next few weeks, so it's kind of feeling with that particular card. It's kind of feeling like yes, reconciliation is possible as long as something happens within the next few weeks. So keep that in mind. Maybe something needs to happen sooner rather than later if you do want a reconciliation with this person. But then when it comes to the yes no's, I've got 2 yeses and an undetermined. Okay, so most likely yes. There is no need for you to worry. It does intuitively sort of feel like this person is wanting this reconciliation with you, Aries. But we do have the bear energy. Okay, so boundaries are very important here. So when you are if you do want to reconcile with this person, you do still need to have a clear sense of the boundaries of this person's boundaries as well. Not overstepping each other's boundaries here. We do have the masculine energy as well. So that kind of tells me that they're, because the bear is a very nurturing, protective energy, and the masculine in its divine form is very protective, but of the feminine nurturing energies. So it's kind of telling me that whoever the masculine is within this situation, obviously both of you are going to have masculine and feminine elements of yourselves as well. The masculine elements are trying to protect the feminine elements. So the more rational, logical sides of you, controlling sides of each of you, are really trying to protect the emotional sides of you here, Aries. And so that does need to sort of be taken into consideration. So those boundaries do need to be not overstepped here. We have to sort of tread carefully, I feel, with this. If you do want to reconcile with this person. We also have the dog energy. Okay, so that talks about companionship, wanting that lifelong, best friend to walk by your side, wanting that understanding and compassion from each other, and also, that level of friendship between the two of you, regardless of whether this is a platonic or a romantic connection. There is this aspect of really nurturing the loyalty between the two of you, nurturing the friendship. So if you want to reconcile, I really would be looking at it, Aries, as reconciling the friendship and the loyalty between each other before worrying about reconciling for example, the romantic aspect of the connection. But it does feel like, there's no need to worry, Aries, that this person does want this reconciliation. It just seems like it's up to you and your free will here, Aries, and what you sort of choose to do about that. Okay, but you are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. But for now, we will move over to Taurus. Taurus, how are we? Okay, Taurus and this person. Is reconciliation possible for Taurus and this person? Is reconciliation possible for Taurus and this person, please? We have the helpful people card. So that lets us know that there is this need for you to actually get advice from somebody else. Okay, so when we do see the helpful people card, a lot of the time that does talk about, talking the idea of this reconciliation through with, mutual friends, with, your friends, talking this through with people that are there to support you and they want the best for you, talking that through with, a psychologist, those sorts of things. Definitely talking that through with people around you. There's people around you that really want to help you work through these feelings and this situation and work out whether reconciliation is genuinely what you're wanting here or not. But we do see the possibility of within the next few months. All right, so it may not happen overnight, but we definitely do see that reconciliation might be possible, within the next few months. It just does seem to be be very, very beneficial for you to be getting some external advice from others on this situation, on, you know, looking at it from all those angles of, you know, if we were to reconcile, then what? If we can't reconcile, then what? You know, getting that advice, you know, to help guide you through this, maybe how to reconcile with this person, those sorts of things. Taurus, is reconciliation possible for Taurus and this person? Is reconciliation possible for Taurus and this person? I'm getting 2 yeses and a no, so somewhat undetermined here. Feels like there's another factor coming into play here, Taurus. And timing-wise, I'm seeing a mix. So it could, once again, that definitely could show us within the next few months. For some of you, that may be sooner or later. We do see the key. All right, so normally the key would point to success, but I'm not necessarily feeling that it's talking about success. I feel like it's talking about, you know, unlocking something, opening up to something. And I feel like that's where that advice is coming in for you here, Taurus, because the next card we do have is the Coffin, which is like death and rebirth, endings bringing new beginnings. So it feels like you need to open up to the potential ending of this situation before you could actually have a new beginning, or there's like certain things about this that you need to end and close the lid on those things before you could have a brand new beginning here. So, you know, there's definitely some issues that may need to be resolved individually before this reconciliation could actually have a new beginning. Okay, so I feel like I am just sort of intuitively feeling that for some of you, this is definitely possible. For others, maybe not. Because I'm feeling like it's all dependent on how much you're able to, you know, open yourself up, be more open to ending certain issues, to closing the lid on things in the past, and you know, having a brand new beginning, as though this is the first time you've ever met this person, as opposed to, you know, picking up where you left off. There's definitely this Coffin energy where something needs to, you know, fully come to an end before we can actually move into a new beginning here. If we do have a new beginning here, we do see the anchor, which is, you know, things being quite steady, secure, dependable. So for those of you where you do have a new beginning here, because I'm kind of feeling, Taurus, that for some of you, that's why the helpful people are coming out, because, you know, for some of you, you need to talk this through with people and actually work out is this something that you even want? Is this something that you actually feel is even possible to reconcile and actually open yourself up to ending all that negative stuff from the past? Because I feel like some of you, once you actually start, you know, forgiving the past and letting go of all the past energy here, and opening yourself up to the opportunity of this ending completely, as well as the opportunity of this, you know, having a new beginning, I feel like some of you are not going to pursue this reconciliation. Okay, but we do see that if it is possible, you know, if you do reconcile, that it definitely could be something, you know, secure and dependable in the future. You know, that new beginning could be much more secure than what it has been in the past for you with this connection. But very, very interesting energy there, Taurus. It is giving me a little bit of, you know, both ways there. So I feel like it's really going to depend on, you know, taking some time to really think this through and going through that, getting some advice about what would happen one way or another. You know, looking at all sides of the coin, and you know, working out what you need to end out from the past within this connection, if you do want an actual reconciliation. And for some of you, you're going to realize that you don't actually want to reconcile this long term. So very interesting, Taurus. But you're more than welcome to check other placements as well. But for now, we will move over to Gemini. Okay. Gemini, is reconciliation possible for Gemini and this person? Is reconciliation possible for Gemini and this person? We have don't stop. I feel like that's telling you, Gemini, that there's something else going on for you. What is this going on for you, Gemini? Don't stop doing that. Keep doing that. Whatever that is, I feel like this is you taking care of yourself, focusing on yourself, focusing on your career, focusing on maybe even a new connection instead. It's telling you don't stop. Keep going with whatever it is, however things are going for you right this very second. Don't stop. There's something about what's going on for you right now that is more important than you realize. But I feel like it's totally like maybe not even connected to this reconciliation energy at all. But we do have meditation brings answers. So the need for you to sort of sit quietly within yourself, and I feel like for you, Gemini, this is asking you, is reconciliation what you actually want here? Really sitting down and meditating on, you know, is this what I even want? Do I even want to reconcile with this person? If I was to reconcile with this person, would it be the same or would it be something different? If I choose to go a new direction, could I be confident that I could find something better? Because I feel like for some of you, there's something better just around the corner, and that's why it's telling us don't stop now. Keep going. But we'll have a look with the lenormand as well. Gemini, is reconciliation possible for Gemini and this person? I do have two yeses and a no, but that no card, oh, she crunches. The first two cards I've got here, I've got the tree and then the clover. All right, so the tree lets us know that we don't stop. Once again, don't stop with that tree energy, all right? Because that tree energy is you taking care of yourself, looking after yourself, focusing on your own wisdom, your own knowledge, your own self-growth, you know, stopping and you know, paying attention to things like self-care and your own learning, your own, you know, your own evolvement as a human here. You know, so don't stop focusing on you for a while here, Gemini. Don't stop trying to heal, trying to grow, you know, your own self. Don't stop doing that, okay? Don't stop looking after yourself. Because I feel like for some of you, if you were to reconcile with this person, you would stop looking after yourself. There's something about this energy that it's like you lose yourself a little bit to this person, and you forget to actually stop and look after yourself. And it's telling you that, hang on, Gemini, you're doing really well at the moment, and actually stopping and looking after yourself, and you know, you're actually growing as a human, and you know, growing as a soul here, and it's telling you don't stop doing that. Don't go towards something that's going to pull that progress back and halt you in your steps. Keep focusing on yourself here. That clover, it does talk about, you know, fortunes on your side, and you taking a bit of a chance, a bit of a risk here. But it's also come out with the mouse energy, okay? And the mouse talks about loss and things that are in the past. So I do feel as though, you know, like I was sort of saying before, if meditation brings answers, the longer that you stop and think about this, the more I think you're going to realize that this is like, it's too risky to lose yourself. It's like a lost opportunity here that, you know, and you kind of want to lose the opportunity here, I feel. It's like a chance that you should lose out on. Like, cop the loss, I'm kind of feeling. Like, don't let it stress you out. Take a chance to move on from this loss, from you know, and accept it. Like, take the loss. You know, you get accepting that, you know, the clover can be about gambling. All right, so it's kind of like, it sounds a bit confronting here, but you gambled on this and you lost. You need to accept the loss and leave the, you know, leave the blackjack table before you lose even more. And this is what you're going to lose even more of, is yourself, and you know, this ability to look after yourself and grow your own self. So don't stop focusing on yourself. Don't stop, you know, moving forward, because this is focusing on the past. Don't take chances on the past. That you know, meditation's bringing you these answers of the future. Okay, and the future is all about you. It's not about this person that you want to reconcile with, Gemini. It's about you. Okay, so sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear, but that's what we have for you today. Okay, more than welcome to check other placements, but move over to Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Is reconciliation possible for Cancer and this person, please? We have romance, Cancer. So that's like getting to know somebody all over again and getting back to that initial, you know, wanting to spend time together, wanting to do things for each other, regardless of whether it's a romantic or platonic connection here. That romance factor, that, you know, just wanting to spend time with each other and know who this person is and whatnot. We also have forgiveness. Okay, so I feel like that's both of you, that there is something in particular for some of you, or just in general, needing to forgive each other, needing to forgive yourself, them needing to forgive themselves. Forgiveness is you know, quite a strong factor in this being possible for you here, Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Is reconciliation possible for Cancer and this person, please? Ooh, Cancer. So we've got two celestial cards on either side of this tree. Okay, and the tree is all about you, yourself, you know, and your self-growth, learning, healing. Okay, so that's where we're seeing, you know, especially here with the first card being the moon there. So the moon in the tree, we're talking about emotional healing. You know, I want to say emotional damage. Sorry, I really love that. Me and my son say that to each other all the time. We really love that little. I can never remember the name either. I'm sorry, but it's like a funny little skit thing. Like it's a big. It was a big thing a couple of years ago. It was on featured on a lot of things. That anyway, side random, but yeah, it's healing from the emotions, healing your emotions, healing their emotions. That forgiveness, once again, needing to be, you know, brought to the front, needing to forgive each other, needing to forgive yourselves. Once again, with the self-healing there, the self-growth, you know, we do see the potential for growth with this connection. And that the next card we have is the Sun. Okay, so that brings things to light. So, you know, it needs to bring to light how much you've grown, how much you've healed, how much wiser you are now emotionally than what you may have been in the past. So once again, very dependent on forgiveness here. You know, so it's kind of like your emotions are saying no reconciliation, but everything else is saying yes reconciliation. And we do have sort of an undetermined time frame, maybe a while. All right, the time frame is you know, undetermined, leading into maybe a bit longer than you might think. But ultimately, the sun is all about happiness. Okay, so I feel like maybe one of you, you're going to realize that you're happier focusing on yourself, focusing on your own personal healing and growth. But for everyone else, it's all about just happiness with this reconciliation taking place, and like finding happiness with this person all over again. But things needing to come to light, and definitely what's needing to come to light is the fact that you have both grown, the fact that you have both, you know, accepted forgiveness into your hearts, and that as well, you know, and then we can have that romancing sort of energy between us again, is kind of what I'm sort of getting for you, Cancer. So you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. But we'll move over to Leo. Okay, Leo. Is reconciliation possible for Leo and this person, please? Is reconciliation possible for Leo and this person? The situation will improve. Okay, so it will improve. We may not be seeing a reconciliation straight away, but it does feel like, you know, slowly but surely we're heading towards a reconciliation. It may just take quite a while. We do have not the right time. All right, so right now we're not sort of reconciling, but, you know, in the future we may start to take steps towards reconciling with this person. Just one sec, don't mind me. Okay, Leo, is reconciliation possible for Leo and this person? So yeah, it's definitely possible. Definitely possible. But because we do have 3 yes cards. Time frame, it's not the right time right now. It's going to take longer. It will take a bit longer. I feel like the reason that it's not the right time, and the reason that the situation will improve, is because of this heart energy, all right? And I feel like that's letting us know that we, you know, as two individuals needing to focus on our own heart space and healing our own heart space before we can see any improvements with this situation. Okay, Leo. So you know, taking love and the love energy within yourself into consideration when it comes to how you're trying to think about this situation, how you're reflecting upon this situation, how you're learning from this situation, you know, coming at that with a love energy, and that ultimately all you want is, you know, that positive, loving kind of energy will really help you improve this situation, you know, within yourself firstly, and then slowly toward an actual reconciliation here. Down the track, we do see the ship as well as the house. So they're a little bit combative, those two energies, because the ship does talk about traveling, movement, whereas the house is actually very still and stable, you know, but it does sort of show for some of us, you know, eventually we will be traveling slowly, starting that journey towards stability and security, with this reconciliation, with this connection. For someone, for a couple of you, I did get this for another sign as well. I cannot remember who it was. Yeah, I have no clue who that was. Sorry, it may have been Scorpio or Sagittarius. It was quite a few readings ago. But the ship and the house, it can tell us that somebody is traveling overseas, somebody is moving a house, needing to relocate, needing to relocate before that situation can sort of improve. It definitely can talk about traveling, and especially to like with the house energy there, it definitely could be talking about moving home, and like usually a bit of a distance as well, coming through with that. So there may be that something going on like that for you or this person as well. But ultimately I do feel as though that's slowly starting this journey towards stability with this connection. But it's just going to take a little bit of time here. Okay, Leo, it's not going to happen overnight, but it will happen. It is kind of what I'm getting from that one. All right, but moving on to our Virgos, but you're more than welcome to check other placements as well. Okay, Virgo, how are we, Virgo? Last but not least today, Virgo. All right, is reconciliation possible for Virgo and this person? Is reconciliation possible for our Virgos and this person? We've got choose a new direction. So there's something about this where you're coming at it from the wrong way, Virgo. You're trying to, it kind of feels like you're trying to force it in this direction. Whereas really, if you meander and take a different route, and follow a different path towards reconciliation, it may be more possible. But the more that you're directly trying to, face this head on and be like, I want to reconcile, I don't feel like that's going to work. All right. But we do also have in the near future. Okay, so that leads me to believe that in the near future there is a potential opportunity to reconcile this connection, but you are needing to choose some sort of new direction. So, for some of you, I am getting that in the near future you're going to be realizing that you want a brand new direction altogether anyway, and that this reconciliation, hang on, do I even want this reconciliation? Hang on, no, I think I want to choose a new direction. That kind of energy that, you may want this reconciliation right now, but like in the near future, you may actually stop and go, hang on, do I though? And go, no, I'm actually going to go this other way. All right, so we'll have a look here, Virgo, with the lenormand. Virgo, is reconciliation possible for Virgo and this person? We've got yes, yes, no. And time frames, we've got all undetermined cards. So no clear timing. But that's very interesting to me that we've got a yes, yes, and then a no. It does not feel like a very strong no, though. It's back to feeling that new direction no. That this direction, no. But another direction, that no all of a sudden is a bit like, oh, I don't think I'm a no anymore. Firstly, we've got the sun. Okay, so the sun talks about happiness, ultimate happiness here. It is a very happy card, but in this sort of a reading, it's talking about something needing to be revealed. Which I am feeling that what needs to be revealed is these other directions. Looking at this situation from a different viewpoint, tackling it from a different, view, different road, different direction, something needing to be revealed here. For some of you, that thing that's needing to be revealed here is, do you even truly, honestly want this? Because that no is popping up with the moon energy. Okay, and the moon is all about your emotions. So it's kind of like the moon is kind of like something's telling you, oh, I want to reconcile with this person, but then, you know, when you actually assess and look deep within your own emotions, you're kind of like, if I actually reconciled with this person, would I be emotionally, you know, would I be happy with that? Would that actually be the right thing for me emotionally, or would it hold me back emotionally? Is there something missing emotionally for that to be fulfilling for me? Because I'm just getting this vibe that there's an emotion missing. I don't know whether it's on your end or theirs, Virgo, but it's like, and the middle card we've got is the dog. All right. And the dog is all about friendship, loyalty, compassion and understanding, companionship. And I feel like maybe that's what we're missing here. And that's the viewpoint, that's the new direction you need to look at this from, is that you need to look at this more as a friendship and wanting to reconcile a friendship and a companionship, rather than, because I'm intuitively feeling that for a lot of you, this is a romantic situation, that you're wanting to reconcile the romance and the romantic situation, the love. But I feel like the love is missing here, Virgo. There's like loyalty and friendship and support for one another. There's potential happiness. There is emotion for each other, but it's not that end all love. It's that love that you would have for a family member, is what I'm picking up on. Not that like, oh, I'm crazy in love with this person, like this is going to be my, you know, I'm not getting that. I'm getting just sort of platonic love here. So maybe that's the direction you need to choose a new direction toward, is you know, focusing on the platonic connection between you and this person rather than the romantic connection, because it just feels like there's something missing there. I don't know whether it's you or them or both. I feel as though if you sit down and assess yourself here, assess your emotions and ask yourself, hang on, am I actually in love with this person, or is it just loyalty, support, companionship? I enjoy being with this person. They make me happy. But, you know, if I were to fully reconcile with this person in the way that I'm currently wanting to, would the love even be there? Would that be there the way that I need it to be? Is kind of what I feel like you need to ask yourself here, Virgo. I feel like reconciliation is very, very possible with this person on a platonic level, but I don't know that their emotions are there. I don't know that the right emotions are there for what you're after here, Virgo. I feel like that's why you're being asked to choose a new direction. Actually sit down and really assess, you know, what direction you're actually wanting here. With this person, okay, Virgo, but you're more than welcome to check your other placements, check that person's placements as well. But, you know, at the end of the day, that's, you know, we got what we've got. But, you know, please subscribe to the channel. It does really show me your support, and you will be able to keep an eye out for that future competition where we will be offering a free personal reading, and I really super appreciate it as well. Every single like and comment and subscribe, it actually really makes a big difference to helping the channel grow, and you know, once again, I super appreciate it, guys. So hopefully I'll see you all subscribing, and I'll see you all again soon.